A drastic change is being made in certain public schools around the country. As Felipe reports, girls and boys are being separated, some say for their own good.
What superpower would you most like to have and why?
I'd like to read minds because, if people are thinking something about me, I could know, what they think.
At the Young Women's Leadership School of Astoria, YWLS, this special class allows students to share their dreams and fears.
It's really nice because we could ask our teachers, anything, and there aren't any boys to pick on you, and there are a lot of girls that you can relate to.
That comfort is one of the goals of this public school. YWLS wants girls whose families can't afford private school to have the same choice as wealthier kids.
An all-girls school, high expectations, dedicated teachers, a strong vision and a mission. Something good is happening, and all these girls who might not have had these opportunities are going to college.
What are some suggestions, if you were the teacher, what are some suggestions you would make to the writer, to the author of this paragraph?
Author didn't give enough details or feelings about how she or he felt.
Surveys show only 70% of public school students across the United States graduate from high school on time.
Let's go. First group. Everybody ready? Everybody should be ready.
The issue is even more serious in this community, especially for boys.
Typically in the Bronx, only 26% of males of color graduate high school within 4 years. Our rate was over 70% with our first class.
The Eagle Academy expects an even higher percentage will graduate this year. It believes boys can focus better on their studies if girls aren't in their line of sight.
With females around, I guess it kind of distracts me.
If he's the god of the water, who do you think is impacted?
There are different theories about what boys and girls need to succeed in school.
Boys tend to need a little bit more action. They tend to need a little bit more interactiveness.
Ladies, before...
At YWLS, girls are often encouraged to do something they love, talk in groups.
Talk about what you've noticed in this paragraph, what are some problems that you've seen, and then talk about the suggestions you would make to the author.
This sentence, that I was craving pizza, was supposed to go in front of course.
Giving them an opportunity to have productive classroom conversations is something that engages them more, is more likely to engage them or interest them, and is much more likely to actually have their brains working through speaking.
However, some experts say there haven't been enough studies on how boys and girls learn to support separating them. Whether single-sex or co-ed, what school is best depends on the individual student.
The family has to think about their child and make decisions about how the teaching and learning takes place in that school and whether that's going to be a good match for their child.
Derek's dad had already enrolled him in another school when he decided to send him to Eagle Academy instead. He already sees improvement.
Derek is more confident, a little more outspoken. One of the things I see here at the Eagle Academy, they address the young men as scholars. And I think that gives them a sense of, confidence.
So many families are interested in these schools, there are not enough spaces available for every student who wants to attend. To learn more, check out our website.